Good everyone, my name is Graphics. If you look at the right hand side of the screen, you'll see two views of a given figure that is drawn in third angle projection, and we're told to reproduce this figure in isometric projection. Now when you hear the word isometric, the first thing you have to do is to draw your isometric axis. That is the vertical axis, which is representing the y-axis. Can you see that? And the horizontal axis, which is representing both the x and the z-axis in this way. Can you see that? Now the total height of this figure is gotten from the elevation, and this is the elevation here, right? Just under the plan, and it's given as what? 114. So I am going to measure 114 from my reference point here. So I'll measure 100 and what? 114. So from 0, right, to 114 is 100, 110, 114 here around the side. Can you see that? So once I've done that, let me extend it up to get to that point. Now the next one is the width here is getting from the plan, and it's given as what? 64, right? This is the width here given as what? 64. So I'm going to measure 64 here. So from 0 to 64 here. Can you see that? And the length here is gotten also from the elevation, but since it's not shown in the elevation, we'll look at the plan. So the length here given as 50 plus 25, and that's given as what? 75. So I'm going to measure 75 from here, from 0 to 75. This is 0, and this is 75 here. Now I'm going to take this up to form a box. Like, place it on your T-square and you start taking them up. From here, I'll draw my vertical line. I'll come here too. I'll draw my vertical line. Can you see that? And I'll take my instrument. I'll place it at this height of 144 here. I'll draw the horizontal. I'll come here too. I'll do the same thing here too. I'll draw the horizontal. Hope you can see that. And also I'll come here. I'll do the same thing here too. And also I'll come here. I'll do the same thing here too. So this is what we're having. I have successfully brought out the shape in which I'm going to carve out these images you see here in isometric projection. Now if you look at this, I'm going to be starting from the top here. It is facing this side because of where my point A is situated. So I'm going to start from here. So let's all start moving up and see how it goes. Now first of all, the entire back here is what is thickened, as you can see here. So I'm going to thicken from here to here. I'll just thicken from here, right, to here. Can you see that? And I'll measure a thickness of 50, right? 50 from here, because it's facing the side. So I'm having from 0 to 50. Hope you can see that. And I'm going to also what? Thicken it. Is that okay? I can thicken it too. The thickness of 50. First of all, hope you can see that. Then I'll close it up this way. Right? I'll close it up that way. I will communicating. Now the next thing that I am going to be doing here is this. I'll bring it down. This point you see, I'll take it down. And also this point of 50 you see, I'll take it down. Right? Now what I will do next is, we're not giving any length where this point will meet. Right? We're not giving any length here, but we know that it is moving from here, which is this point here, to what? To somewhere around here at an angle of what? 60 degrees. So we'll be coming back to that. So before we do anything, there is a circle here at this face here. There's what? There's a circle here. So I have to work on that what? That circle. And it has a diameter of, you get to the center of that circle with a distance of what? 24. So from here to here is 24. So what I will do is, I'm going to measure 24 on this point. From 0, let me move it from here. From 0 to 24. 20, 24. Can you see that? And from that point, I'm going to draw a line this way. Can you see that? So I have to get the center of this distance, which is given as what? Center is given to be 64. So I will take half of it, which is what? 32. So there are different ways you can actually do that. You can easily join the diagonals from this end to that end, or you just simply measure 32. So let's measure 32 straight ahead. From 0, right? This is 32 here. That's the center of the figure there. And I'm going to close it up this way. Hope you can see that. So that is the center here. So the next thing I'm going to do is, they give me a diameter of the outer circle to be what? 38. So we'll take half of it, which is given as what? 19, right? So I'll measure 19 on my meter rule this way, from 0 to 19. This is 19 here. And I'll place it at the center here. And I'll mark 19, 19, 19, and 19. Can you see that? So all these points is where I will draw my line across it to form another box in this fashion. So I'll place it here. I'll draw this box. Place it here. Draw the other box. Close it here. Draw this. And place it here. Close it up. Hope you can see that. Same box that we need. So I'm going to draw a circle in this point here using ordinate method. So if I say here should be 1, here should be 0.2, 0.3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then I center O. Right? Using ordinate method, we want to draw the circle here. Now you join the longest diagonal. 1 and 5 is longer than 7 and 3. So I'm going to join 1 and 5. From 5 straight down to 1. Passing through the center. Hope you can see that. It's done. I can move from 3 to 8. And also from 3 to 6. That is ordinate method here. So from 3 to 6, or you can move from 7 to 2 and 7 to 4, any of the two. So this is where they are meeting at this point. So I'm going to take my instrument. I will join from this point, right, to this point here. Can you see that? And also coming from this point 7 here. and I'll join 4 to what? 2. Can you see that? Then I'll place it at this point here, and I'll join 6 to 4. 6 to 4. And I'll place it at this point here, and I'll join 8 to 2. Can you see that? So I've taken that out. So I have taken that out. Now the next thing is there's another circle inside that's going through, and that has radius of what? But before that, we'll go to that circle. Let's take it down a little bit. So what do you notice is that if I should take this point here, I'll move it to touch this, right? And I will bring that point down. Hope you can see that line. Then I'll transfer the center to that point. This point, I'll transfer it to this point. So that's the center there, which I'm going to draw my line. Is that taken? So I'll just do this way. Look at what I'm about to do. I'll also come here too. I'll do the same thing from this point. Or instead of stressing yourself, you also draw the line this way, passing through that point. Can you see that? Then you can measure the same 1919 you did there. So I'll just transfer this point straight to this point here. Here's one of it. I'll come here to transfer this point straight to this point here. Another of it. This is here. And this is here. So I can just use it to form a box this way. So the same thing you did earlier. So now join the diagonal. You see that it's forming a box here. That is, so you join the diagonal, these two diagonal here. Right? These two diagonal here. Hope you can see that. And you transfer the point. To transfer this point to that diagonal, to the diagonal, and also transfer this point to the same diagonal too. And you can draw now. So first thing you have to do is channel this point straight down to go and touch the diagonal. This here, straight down to come here. Can you see that? And also come here to channel this point straight down to go and touch here, diagonal. Now you can now move. So I can take my instrument where this box is, this point, right? I'll connect from this end to that end. Let me move it. Hope you can see that. Can you see that? And I'll place it at this point here I marked. And I'll connect this. Then I'll come here too. I'll do the same thing. Let me bring it out. Let me taking it. So that's what we have there. Is that taken? Now what do you notice? There is another circle inside. There is a true. It is hollow. and that has a diameter of 24. So I can easily do that now, taking 12 millimeter each at different points. So from 0, we have 12, right? So when I place it here, I'll mark 12, 12, 12, and 12. Can you see that? So I'll mark that out. So we have this, 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 and this. So bring out the box out. Can you see the box? Then I'll also do the same thing that I've been doing. I've already joined the longest diagonal, automatically is there. So I'll just move from here to touch here as though I did earlier, but in this box. Right? Then from here to the next point too. So this is where they are meeting. So I'm going to draw out my box this time, my circle in elliptical shape. So from here, then from here, then from here, then from here, so taking that out. Can you see that? So we've drawn that out. So the next thing that we're going to do is to thicken all this part here this way. Right? And also thicken this part here too. This way. Right? And also to bring it down to this way. Can you see that? Then to measure 12 millimeter at this point, because this end here is this end, so you measure 12 away from that point. From 0, and this is 12. Now taking it. This is my point A here. Can you see that? And I'll measure an angle of what, 60 degrees to that point. That will tell me where this will end. So since it is at an angle, measuring 60 degrees here will be very, very difficult. But there's something we can actually do here. Let me bring this away. Draw your horizontal line this way. Right? Take this end up. Then you measure from this end you see this end here. So you measure from here to here. You place it here and you mark. So this point here and this point here, you see me as saying this point to this point, and you measure your point 12 here. From here to here is 12 millimeter to get to point A, and you come here, you mark. So this point you see here is my point A. Now you now place it this way, 60 degrees to the horizontal, and you draw this up. Can you see that? Now when you've done that, the next thing that you're going to do, from this point here, you measure the thickness of what you have here. So I'll take my instrument, draw an horizontal line this way, right? And I'll measure the thickness I have from here to this point, and I'll place it here, and I'll mark. Can you see that? So once I bring that down this way, that is this end you see is this end here. So when I bring it down this way, So where it meets here is what I need. So A to this point will be 8 somewhere around here. So I'll just take my instrument, right? See what I want to do. Very easy. Just channel this point you need to touch here. That's the point we need. So if I come here, I'll channel it to this point, and I'll come here and I'll mark. So that point you see will now lead me straight down to this point, right? What I need is where that line will meet. So once I've done that, can you see what I've done? So where that line you draw meets this point here will be what you need. Is that taken now? So this is what you will now take your ruler and combine this to this, right? And you come from here, you combine this to this. Can you see that? And you come from here, you take this from here, and you combine this to this. Can you see that? At the top here, and you come here, you bring this down to from here. Can you see that? And you can actually do the same thing here too. See what I'm about to do. Take this one down. Can you see the line? And you just bring this to go and touch that point here, and you bring it out this way, and you close it up. Because of that hidden line you see. Alright, so what you should just do, you can actually transfer the point there by just using parallel line. So if this is here like this, can you see that? And if I place this here like this, can you see that? I'll just move this on that rule to this point, the end point here, and I'll draw this way. Where I'm going to stop. I'm also come at the end here, but just stop here. So this is what we have. So that's what we have here. We have drawn it out. You can see all these ones inside. They are hidden lines, right? So this is what we have here. So we have successfully reproduced the figure that is displayed at the right hand side of the screen in isometric projection. So if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.